Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm a little bit overdue for an empties video. This is a very large bin, and if I was to actually fill it, it would probably take me like 3 hours to go through everything. So, I feel like even though this is definitely not full, it's gonna take a long time to talk about this stuff. So, I think we should chat about all the products that I have finished up recently so you guys can hear my sort of final thoughts on whether or not I repurchased them or recommend them to you guys to pick up. So let's start out with the thing that's definitely the weirdest in this box. Just the fact that I'm keeping this stuff is what's weird. I have a couple of sheet masks that I used since our last video, and truthfully, I use a lot more than this. I just didn't keep them all, or if I was traveling, I obviously threw them away because that'd be a little bit much. But I did want to share my thoughts on these masks. The first is the NERD, or Nerd Skincare Skin Repair Master Mask. This is a hella expensive single-use sheet mask. It's like 20-something dollars, I think, maybe. And it was really, really nice. It was a very different consistency than any other sheet mask I'd ever used. It had almost like a creamy, milky quality to it when you put it on your face. So the like serum that was on it was way thicker than most other sheet masks I've tried. It was really hydrating. It definitely like plumped up my skin like crazy. Like my skin felt really toned and hydrated. So it is expensive, but it definitely does work. So would I buy this again? Probably not, unless I had maybe like a special occasion. Like I feel like this is a great, like I'm getting married, or like I have some other big event coming up and I want to make my skin look amazing. Then maybe I would splurge on this kind of a mask, but for regular use, it's kind of way outside of my personal price range. Then I also tried this Bio Republic Cucumber Breeze Soothing Fiber Mask. This was something I got in a Nipsey bag. This was a great little mask, definitely very refreshing. It had sort of obviously a cucumber scent to it. This is just a really nice, like, I kind of need to give my skin a little bit of pick-me-up type of a mask. Like if you were out partying late, or you were out studying late or something, and you wake up in the morning and your skin just looks sort of like tired and dull, this will sort of revitalize things for you. Really affordable, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying more of their masks. And then I also have this 7 Wonders Caribbean Coconut Calming Mask. This is by Leaders. I got this at Gen Beauty. They gave me a whole bunch of their masks to try, which was awesome, and I really like this. It smells like a tropical paradise, basically. So this is supposed to be sort of like a calming, soothing, redness reducing mask. This is one of those things that I use on the weekends. Like if I'm having like a no makeup day, I just want to like detox, I'll get up in the morning, I'll take a bath, I'll sit with like this kind of mask on my face for like 20 minutes, chill out, and just let my skin like detox for a day. So I highly recommend these. I'm definitely looking forward to trying more from Leaders, and I think you guys should check them out. So I just have all the face wipes here. I go through face wipes like it's my job. Maybe it is kind of my job. So first I have here these Exfoliating Wet Cleansing Towelettes. These are the Target brand. Basically I use these to clean swatches off of my physical self when I am shooting blog reviews or tutorials and things, because it gets a little messy sometimes. I did not like these as much for my face. They weren't my favorite because the exfoliating like little scrubby bits sometimes are a little bit irritating to my skin. But if you're looking for like an affordable makeup wipe, remover wipe for my fellow beauty obsessed friends, these were great. And then I also went through a couple travel packs of Pacifica makeup wipes, the Jasmine Coconut Water Facial Towelettes. These are makeup removing, and the Purified Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. These smell bomb, but they are not my favorite for makeup removal, even though these ones are specifically for makeup removal. 2 reasons why. They're a little bit small, so I feel like one wipe is not great if you have a full face of makeup on. Like you kind of almost need to get all of your makeup off. And also they're a little bit dry in consistency. Sometimes I feel like I want a wipe that has just a little bit more moisture, so I actually feel like it's breaking down all of my makeup. But yeah, they're not irritating. They smell amazing, but they are a little bit expensive. So I definitely have some other things I think I prefer more than these in terms of what I would actually repurchase. I used up one of my Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is the waterproof version. This is my favorite thing to remove makeup. I have something else that I'm using right now. I have not repurchased this yet, but I definitely will repurchase this in the future because it is amazeballs. Basically, this is a dual phase makeup remover. You can use it all over your face. It takes off eye makeup. I really like to use this as part of like a double cleanse. So I'll take all of my makeup off with this, and then I'll go in with like a regular cleanser and water and wash my face, so I get that really nice extra clean, no makeup residue feeling going on. And if I'm feeling particularly lazy, I could just wash my face with this and it would get it pretty clean. You really shouldn't go to bed with makeup on, so I like to take a little extra step. Who else loves pore strips? They're like the most gross and yet addicting thing, I feel like, in the skincare world. These are from Formula 1006. It's their Down to the Pore Blackhead Vanishing Pore Strips with tea tree and kaolin. And I cannot get enough of these. I already have another package of them in my bathroom because I use them definitely at least like once a week. And basically, just like the Biore ones, you put them on your nose, you wet them a little bit, you wait 10 minutes, you pull it off, and like all the gunk comes right out of your pores. But I really like these, especially because I find that they're not as harsh. They don't irritate my skin. My skin feels very smooth and soft afterwards. It doesn't feel red or bumpy or irritated or anything like that at all. So yeah, these are just great to help keep my nose clear because I have large pores there and they tend to get clogged, so these are a lifesaver. So if you guys follow my blog, you probably saw that I've already posted about this product because I bought it in the full size, and it's the Sunday Riley Mershon Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. And this is the deluxe sample that I got from Sephora that kind of prompted me to go out and buy the full size. But this is really, really awesome. It's basically like a creamy gel toner that kind of like melts into your skin and feels almost like water. And it just helps to really control oil. So if you have oily skin, you can use this morning and night. And it is amazing how much it mattifies your skin without making it feel tight or dry. So if you feel like a lot of oil controlling products actually make your skin so dry that it makes more oil, this is a great one to try because it doesn't do that. And it's green, which is like just kind of fun. I am so sad to see this product go because I loved it. This is the Caudalie Gentle Buffing Cream. This is basically just a facial exfoliator, and I loved this product. So many facial exfoliators, like physical exfoliators, are too harsh for my skin or too drying, but that was not the case with this at all. This was in a creamy base, and the like little scrubbing granules were very, very, very fine, so you kind of had that like microdermabrasion feel to it, but it wasn't overly harsh. So I really enjoyed using this product. I have like a ton of samples, I feel like, of exfoliators, so I don't know when I'm going to repurchase this, but this is the kind of thing I would definitely put on my wish list. So I also finally tried the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. This is something that bloggers rave about. And basically it is a cleanser for your face, but it is like an oil, almost like a gel, between a cross between a gel and an oil. And you put it on your skin dry and it just breaks down and dissolves all your makeup, and then you wash it off with water. And I did feel like this worked decently well. My only kind of like caveat to this or any other facial oil is I find you really need to use it with a washcloth, a muslin cloth, a konjac sponge, anything like that will give you some physical exfoliation, because otherwise I feel like it kind of like the oil mixes with the dead skin on your face and it doesn't rinse off, and you get a lot of buildup. So if I used this alone, I felt like it left behind like a weird residue on my skin, but if I used it with a sponge, then I felt like my skin felt way cleaner. But it is nice because the oils are very non-drying, and even if you have oily skin like me, using an oil-based cleanser actually helps your skin to produce less oil in the long run. I used up this sample of the Be Fine Exfoliating Cleanser with brown sugar, sweet almond, and oats. I think I got this in a Birchbox or an Ipsy bag. I honestly don't remember. It was in a subscription box that I got this. But I really, really like this product. I feel like nobody talks about this brand, but I think that they have a really good thing going on. They use all food-grade ingredients, and basically this was like washing your face with delicious breakfast, which sounds really weird, but it is strangely enjoyable because it's got brown sugar and the oats, so it kind of reminds me of like making oatmeal, and it just was like, oh, it was so nice when I was washing my face. I use a sugar-based scrub, which can be a little bit harsh, but what I found is if I worked this product in my hands before I put it in my face and kind of broke some of the sugar crystals down, the exfoliation on my skin would be a lot more gentle, and it would still get it really clean. It foams up really, really nicely. And yeah, I definitely would be interested in buying the full size of this at some point because I really liked this a lot. So my 100% pure coffee bean caffeine eye cream has definitely gone off, so I need to get rid of this. And this is just a travel size tube, and I barely even made a dent in this because you need just such a tiny amount. But I really, really liked this a lot. It has green coffee bean extract in it, so it basically is supposed to help to like tighten and firm up your under eye area by kind of giving it that little bit of caffeine to sort of tighten like all the little blood vessels and everything and sort of perk everything up. And it was just a very nice eye cream. It has all natural ingredients. I really like 100% Pure's products, so I think I already have another tube of this ready to go, so I do not need to repurchase, but I would recommend. Can you tell? I use this product to death. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. This is what I wore all spring and summer. Like there's like not a drop left in this tube because I used it to death. I love the CC cream. It gives amazing coverage. It's super hydrating and nourishing. It has SPF 50. It's basically what foundation dreams are made of. It blends really nicely into the skin. It's super fast and quick to put on. So if you are looking for just like a nice alternative to just like a regular tinted moisturizer or BB cream, like this one I feel like ups the game, ups the ante a little bit more because it does offer more coverage, almost like a foundation, but it feels on the skin like skincare, like it feels like a BB cream. So highly, highly recommend. I definitely will be repurchasing this in the future. I also am saying goodbye to my Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. This is in the shade G30, which is pretty much like my winter shade. I'm a little bit darker in the summer, more like a G40. But these are really, really cool. They basically are like super concentrated foundation drops. Like as you can see, this is really like goopy and gross now, which is why I'm getting rid of it because it's old and it's kind of drying out, and I've mostly used up the product. Like the little dropper doesn't even pick anything up anymore because it's so thick, so I think it's time to say goodbye. But you only get half an ounce of product in this little tube, so compared to a normal foundation, most of them are an ounce, you are basically paying more for less product, but you only need a couple drops of this compared to how much you would need a foundation. You can mix this in with moisturizer, you can mix it in with a facial oil, a primer, any kind of, you can even mix it in with another foundation if you want to alter the coverage or the consistency or the color of it. But it's basically just a really cool functional little product, something very different. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this right away. It is very expensive and I have a lot of other foundation that I'm using right now. But if you want to have that flexibility, I think it is a really unique and innovative kind of product. So I did a serious declutter of my blush drawer because I had a lot of cream products in there that were sort of past their lifespan. Like they were sitting there and I really didn't feel like it was the best thing for me to be continuing to use them on my skin because cream products tend to build up bacteria more quickly than powder ones. So this is what I'm saying goodbye to, and I love all these products so much, so this is like breaking my heart a little bit. But I'm saying goodbye to two products from Becca. This is the Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle in the shade Watermelon and Moonstone, and this is what it looks like. It smells like juicy fruit or like watermelon blow pop. Like it smells like candy. It's amazing. And this is basically just a sort of shimmery, moussey blush product, and it's like really dried out. Like this definitely needs to go, but isn't that a beautiful color? Like it's just so pretty. I love this. This is just a great, fast, easy kind of cream product that you can just rub on your cheeks and you can be good to go in the summertime. So I really liked this. I would probably consider repurchasing it if I didn't have like 800 other blushes to get through right now, but I do think if you're looking for that type of product, that's a great one. And I also am going to get rid of my Becca Beach Tint. This is in the shade Guava. This also smells fruity and amazing, and there's still definitely a ton of product in this. You really don't need to use a lot. You just need like a tiny dab, and this just shears out as like a beautiful stain on your cheeks or on your lips. So pretty. I really, really liked this a lot. It's just way, way past when I should be keeping it. So I definitely probably would repurchase a new shade of this maybe next summer when I'm more likely to reach for that type of product. And then I'm also saying goodbye to my Vapor Organic Beauty Aura Multi-Use Color Stick. This is in the shade Courtesan. Look at how beautiful this color is. Like it is stunning. I love this blush. I wore this a ton. And it's all natural, which I think is awesome. So it has like no gross ingredients in it, no harsh chemicals. It does smell a little herbal, it smells a little funky, so that is just something to keep in mind. But this was just such a beautiful cream blush, and it added a really natural rosy flush to your cheeks. I totally use this a ton. It's just because it is made with natural ingredients, they tend to expire more quickly. So I think the shelf life of this is supposed to be like 6 months, and I definitely have had this for like well over a year. So gonna need to repurchase a new one. And then the last thing is this 100% pure fruit pigmented pot rouge in the shade Pinky. Once again, a really nice pink cream blush. I liked this. I found the only thing about this that was annoying is that the pot is really small, so trying to get your finger in there is really difficult, which just makes it annoying to kind of apply. But again, an 100% natural product, and I do really appreciate that it uses great ingredients. But I think that I will probably not be repurchasing that one in the future. So I got a couple of mascaras that I'm kind of over with. The first one is this Buxom Lash Mascara from Bare Essentials. This was alright. I didn't really love this mascara. It has a really gigantic wand, and it's got very spiky bristles. So it's really good for separation of your lashes, but it's not as great for building up volume. So if you want that really dramatic look, this is not the easiest unless you want to build up a ton of coats to use. But if you like a sort of more natural lash, I think this one is nice. It's just like, it was alright, but I probably wouldn't go and buy it again. It wasn't amazing. And the other one is this NARS Audacious Mascara. This thing is kind of terrifying. The wand on this mascara is so spiky. When you put it near your eyes, it kind of makes you a little terrified that you're going to poke your eye out. And I wasn't a huge fan of the formula of this either. I felt like it didn't really do a great job of coating my lashes. I don't know, it was just a very strange formula that didn't really do what I wanted it to. I actually found that I liked to use this in conjunction with another mascara. I was using this at the same time as my CoverGirl Supersizer, and I felt like that was really good for building up a lot of volume in my lashes, and then I would go in with this because the brush was so spiky to like actually give them a little bit of separation, because it didn't really add that much more product on the actual lash. So I definitely would not buy this again. I was not really a big fan of it, but I tried to make it work since I had it, because, you know, don't want to waste things. I seriously needed to say goodbye to my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Spot Treatment Corrector. After I did my Shop the Stash concealer post, I kind of decided there was a couple things that I was like, these are old, they need to go. And this is one of them. I had this product for forever, but it was really nice. It does a great job of covering, but it's not heavy. The consistency is very, very lightweight on the skin and very easy to blend, but it has a lot of pigmentation. So if you have dark under eye circles, it'll really brighten them up and cover up all those dark, like bluish, purplish tones. I would definitely repurchase this again. I just have way too much concealer right now, so maybe at some point in the future, but if you're looking for a nice drugstore option, I would recommend this one. I also used up this entire travel size version of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is one of those products that bloggers have raved about for forever and ever and ever, and I wanted to try it, but I didn't really want to invest in the full size, so I saw they had these little travel versions. And I'm kind of glad that I did that because I liked this, but it was not my favorite concealer on the face of the planet. I'm totally obsessed with the Tarte Shape Tape, like everyone else on the face of the planet right now, but I'm glad that I did get to try this. I just found that it was a little bit too dry on my under eyes. It wasn't as bad creasing wise as some other concealers I've tried, but the consistency was just not my absolute favorite. And I also felt like the applicator was kind of tiny, so it just was a little bit more work to kind of get product underneath your under eyes. So I don't know. I'm glad I tried it, but I probably will not be purchasing this again in the near future. I am so sad to say goodbye to this lip gloss. I love this, but it is also just gone off and I need to get rid of it. This is the Chantecaille Luminous Gloss in the shade Lychee, and this is just the most beautiful, pinky, shiny, amazing lip gloss I've ever used in my life. I will swatch it for you. Just like, look at that color. It's just stunning. It's just starting to smell funky, and like I know it's not good anymore and I shouldn't be using it. But this is a really, really expensive lip gloss. Chantecaille is a very luxury brand. I got it in one of those limited edition Birchbox collections, so I didn't actually pay full price for it originally. So it kind of is like killing me because I don't know if I would spend this much money on a lip gloss again, but this is probably one of the best ones that I've ever used. So maybe I'll splurge. Maybe I'll treat myself, I guess. We'll see. I made my way through this Dove Purely Pampering Nourishing Body Wash in Pistachio Cream with Magnolia. I think I got this last year in the springtime when it launched. Like, this was an obsession for so many beauty bloggers. Laura Mercier makes this pistachio cream body wash and like body butter and everything. So this was sort of like a really nice drugstore dupe for that super, super high-end luxury body care. Really nice body wash, very creamy, it smelled good. I have so much body wash. I do not need to repurchase this anytime soon, but if you like those sort of like sweet, a little bit floral, like yummy scents, I definitely would give this one a whiff because it smells good. I also used up the Bliss Raspberry Champagne Soapy Suds. This is body wash and bubbling bath. This was alright. It was not anything spectacular. When in the bottle, like, it was all shimmery and pink, which is really cool, but it doesn't actually make like any glitter in your tub if you use it as a bubble bath. So as an actual like body wash, it worked fine, it smelled alright, but it wasn't really anything exciting to me, so I probably would not repurchase this. For my hair, I finished up this Shea Moisture Yucca and Plantain Anti-Breakage Strengthening Shampoo. I really like this. This was very hydrating. It did not dry my hair out, it did not damage my hair, and it didn't weigh my hair down. My hair is very straight, very fine, and it's very easy for it to just like fall totally flat, but I did not find that that was the case with this shampoo. I made, funny story, a mistake when I bought it, and I thought I was buying the matching conditioner, and it turns out I was buying like a sort of like a leave-in hair product. So I don't actually know what the conditioner that matches this is like, but I think I would probably repurchase this again at some point, and maybe I'll buy them both. Although I think right now my absolute favorite shampoo and conditioner from Shea Moisture is the Superfruit line. That one was bomb. So those are all the empties that I wanted to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these little mini reviews helpful in case you were interested in purchasing any of these products. If you are new to my channel, make sure you click that little subscribe button down below. That way you'll get notified whenever I post new content. I have some fun things coming up for Halloween, so get excited for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. You guys know I always really appreciate your support. And as a little reminder, I am currently hosting a giveaway. The entries close this Friday, October 14th, I think it is. So if you've not already entered to participate in that giveaway, I will put the information in the description bar down below for you guys in case you want to check it out. I'm giving away 2 goodie bags filled with tons of awesome beauty products, so you definitely don't want to miss out. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. So today I am bringing you a $5 makeup challenge. Basically, I wanted to show you guys that you can create a really beautiful makeup look without having to spend a lot of money. You can use all of these steps if you want to do this full like smoky glam look, or you could just take some of the steps that you like and basically tailor this tutorial to your individual budget.